Good morning. Welcome to the Base Farm. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of these solutions that I've been using in my mobile chicken coop here to try and keep my chickens' water from freezing during this really cold weather that we've been experiencing in Southern Virginia. So let me show you what I've done already and what I'm planning to do to make the solution even better. All right, so let's take a look at the current status of the chicken water. This is the 5-gallon waterer here. And let's see, it looks like we've got some ice formed on the top there. Let me grab something to poke it with a little bit to see how thoroughly it's frozen. Oh, okay, it's actually not too frozen in the top there, but down here around the sides it's pretty much frozen solid, which is kind of a big deal because this is where the chickens actually drink out of. Although actually there is some water flow. I don't know if you guys will really be able to see it on this here, but there is some water that's still underneath it. Oh well, anyway, we'll get that out when I defrost this with the heat gun. But the reason why this isn't frozen totally solid, because let me just give you guys kind of a quick weather report. There's only been a few hours each day during the daytime when the temperature goes above freezing. It gets down to around 10 degrees Fahrenheit at night, and yeah, there's only a few hours where it actually gets warmer than that. Now, one of the changes, probably the biggest change that I've made to this coop to prepare for wintertime, was putting up this clear plastic over the top of the coop. So it used to be that this was just open to the sky. You had this wire there, but no plastic covering it. And this back part, of course, has the shade tarp over it. I think this part here is maybe a 12 or 14 mil tarp. This is the older 6 mil tarp that is kind of falling apart. It wasn't quite strong enough to handle the wind. So this has helped a lot. Like, even standing in here right now, it's a few degrees warmer inside of this chicken coop than it is outside in just the air there. So I think one thing that will help this water situation out a bit more is if I cover more of the coop with clear plastic. And actually, before I get into the future solutions, let me finish showing you guys what is in here right now in case you're having problems with your own animals' water freezing. So this is the 5-gallon bucket, like I said here. Now this is a 3-gallon. If I crack this guy open, I bet you that it's going to be frozen more solid. And yeah, it pretty much looks like it is. Still a little bit in there. But just having a larger waterer, that right there basically gives you more thermal mass. In fact, in greenhouses, people will sometimes actually use big barrels of water, like 50 plus gallon drums of water, as basically a thermal mass to absorb heat during the daytime, and then slowly expend that heat into the greenhouse at night. So that way, if you're trying to grow, say, tropical fruits or some other kind of tropical plant in a place where they naturally wouldn't be able to grow, that's a way you can try to get away with it. So larger waterers is one solution. Another one is to elevate it. You know, this provides a few more degrees of warmth just by this being up and off the ground. So that's another solution to help keep your water from freezing. But I'm going to go ahead and defrost these waters, put up some more clear plastic, and then we'll check back in a few more days to see how that's solving our water issue. So this water is flowing now. The hole in the bottom here, where the water comes out, is no longer stopped up with ice. But you can see why farmers don't like the cold weather now, because it creates more work for us to have to defrost water like that. And unfortunately, my coop isn't close enough to the house to just have like a heater, an electric heater or something like that inside of the water. That's what I would do if I had electricity out in my chicken field. Alright, so with these waterers, you have to cap them in the bottom with one of these caps that comes with it, and then fill it from the top, put the lid back on, and then it's able to flow out at a certain rate where the water doesn't come over the lip and just all drain out into the ground. Alright, I might as well dump out some of this ice as well. All right, that's pretty good now. All right, so I found my clear plastic in the shed, and I went ahead and did some mending on the fence here because this is probably going to end up getting in the way, and it's just easier to do the mending before I put the clear plastic on. So what I'm planning to do is cover up this door here on the outside, and I'm also going to cover up this area here on the outside. I don't think I really need to do much on this side here because this is basically just the rollaway where some of the eggs roll away in these rollaway nesting boxes that I built. And if I have enough clear plastic left over and it's in the right shapes, I think I'm going to cover these bottom parts here around the back, and hopefully that'll be enough to give me just a few more degrees of heat in here, or really to give these chickens a few more degrees of heat so that their water isn't freezing. So let's see how it turns out. Solar, but I don't know exactly how well that's going to work out. Yeah, no, I don't have electricity in here. Did I just lose you, or are you not talking? I don't know what's going on. I probably don't have a good enough signal. Get out of the way, chubby barred rock. Oh, goodness gracious. Is that all that's in your nest? I think so. I know, you're angry. You got eggs for me? No, they're all in the back. Ugh. All right, it's been about 48 hours since I last checked on the chickens. And as you can see, we've gotten quite a bit more snowfall here on the farm and in Southern Virginia in general. Yeah, if we take a look over here, there's quite a bit of snow piled up right here where it slid off of the coop roof. So this probably helped a lot with keeping this water from freezing, because before this top cover was on, at least, that snow would have just been dropping in there. And it looks like the water that accumulated, or the snow that accumulated on top of this bucket, is defrosted. And this isn't even inside of the coop. So that's a very, very good sign. All right, so let's see what it looks like inside of the coop. Oh yeah. That water looks like it's almost completely defrosted. You can definitely tell it's mostly liquid. There's like one little chunk of ice right in here that's just kind of floating. It's not even really attached to anything. It's not covering up the front part. There's a little bit of poop in the side from someone perching on it. So we can just kind of drain it out like that. So that's the chunk of ice right there, and you can see it's flowing just fine. Same thing with this one here. A couple of chunks of ice in there. None of them are really attached to the side or obstructing the flow of water. Quick shake. And look at that, water is flowing smoothly. I don't see any ice in the bucket at all, other than the little bit that was around the lip. There's one part that's stuck there, but honestly, I think that's fine. It's 1:50 p.m. right now, so we've still got a few more hours of daylight. But yeah, I think this is a big help, and it feels pretty warm in here too. I gotta go grab a thermometer to actually get an exact read on the temperature, because of course there's a lot of wind being blocked. I didn't end up having enough material to seal up the bottoms around here. You can see that wind's kind of blowing a little bit in the back, but it's really not that cool. I mean, it's cooler back here, of course, but here in the front you don't really feel any of the wind. And most of the birds are perching up there in the top, so I'd imagine up there you probably don't feel much of the wind either. Plus, the heat's gonna rise up, so yeah, I think you birds are real comfortable in here. Alright, so it's about 3 o'clock now. I went inside real quick to have a nice lunch and clean up. And the sun is starting to go back behind the trees. So I think we're going to start losing our solar gain here a bit. But I put this thermometer in, and it's saying it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit in here. 40 degrees Fahrenheit, or I guess about 5 degrees Celsius. So yeah, it's getting warm enough in here to keep the water as a liquid. I'm gonna grab these eggs real quick. It looks like somebody broke an egg. Some yolk on this one here. Here's some real dirty eggs. I'll probably end up using these ones myself instead of trying to sell them. There's 2 barred rocks in the nest next to me. So probably some laying going on in here. What are you chickens doing in here? I think you need to get out, ma'am. Go in that nest. I see you hiding eggs. Are you hiding more? Oh yeah, you are. Are you hiding more? Yeah, you are. It's 18 eggs I got so far. Some of them are a little dirtier than what I normally get. I think this barred rock is still hiding some eggs. Yep. Come on, you got any more I need to know about? Okay, I think I finally got them all. Good girl. Alright, let's check the back. Oh, actually, sorry, birds. There's another barred rock in that nest there. So she's probably hiding some eggs too. Are you hiding eggs? Yep, hiding one egg. I think that was it. You got any more? Nope, that's it. Alright, now let's grab the eggs from the back. Keep knocking this thermometer down. Might as well take it out. No point in leaving it in here. Alright, this is going to be a little awkward because I don't want to kneel down in the snow. I didn't find the egg that broke so far. I'm thinking maybe a chicken ate it. Hopefully they didn't peck it open to eat it on purpose. I've had chickens do that before. It's part of the reason that I try to be really careful with feeding eggs and eggshells back to them. I try to break the eggshells up a little bit so that they don't necessarily put two and two together and figure out that, oh, these things I lay are actually food. Because then they'll eat your eggs and then you'll just be feeding birds for nothing. Yeah, I'm really thinking that they ate that broken egg. So someone probably stepped on it and then broke it. Yeah, I'm thinking of switching to some pre-built chicken nest boxes, partially because a lot of the pre-built ones I see are made out of metal, and this year I'm hoping to learn some metalworking skills, and I might be able to reverse engineer and build one of the nest boxes myself, potentially cheaper. So when I get one of those online ones, I'm probably going to take one of those metal ones. I'm probably going to take this current nest box I have in here out, which will also take a lot more weight out of the coop. All right, I think I got all the eggs. I'm just going to check in here from the side real quick, see if I can see any. We're all good though. All right, so today's egg count is 34 or 32. Let's see, we got 18 and 14. That's 32. Big Red's doing his business in there, and Mr. Blonde seems unhappy about it. All right, well, this has been another episode of the Based Farm. Very snowy, cold episode. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Peace out.